Welcome back, listeners, to the 19th episode of Erin is the Funny One. I'm Jack, and you're Erin. Hi.
Thanks for letting me say my own voice. So kind of you.
Cool. Our 19th episode.
What can you do when you're 19 years old?
Oh, so much less than when you're 21 or 35.
I don't think there's anything that you could do at 19.
You know what it is, honey? It's your last year as a teenager.
Oh, that's true. That is true. Also, you are 1 year older to looking like you could pass for 21 and
Sure.
that your fake ID may actually be legit.
Okay,
But
yeah.
you can't say things like that, Jack. Why would you say that?
Wow.
Stop being a bad influence. God.
We're bad influencers.
We're the naughty aunt and uncle.
Right. But every family should
You
have a
get a
naughty...
drink, I'd rather you do it in the house.
Right. Every family needs a naughty aunt / uncle. That's what makes them fun. Nobody wants a boring aunt and uncle. Well, yeah, it's our 19th episode. We got some fun stuff planned. And once again, the hotline did save the day. Speaking of, if you ever want to call in on our hotline, we do have a hotline for the podcast. Call in on your phone, like literally dial the number Dad Hug Me 10.
Beep, boop, beep, 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 beep.
That's
beep,
Dad
beep,
Hug
boop,
Me 10.
beep, beep, beep,
We're always
beep,
looking for your quiz
beep, beep,
suggestions.
beep,
We're always looking for just fun little insights from you guys, just stories, whatever.
And also, don't forget, guest channeling. We have 3 guest
Thank you.
channelers later on.
Yes, we do. I nearly forgot about our guest channelers.
How could you forget?
I don't know. I found a way, though.
Honestly, though, we are shells of what we once were because of how much channeling takes out of us.
Guys, you have no idea.
And so, we're passing the torch in some respects and just, lightening the load.
You do it.
Lightening the load a little.
So yes, if you're ever feeling the inkling, if you're like, ooh, I know what a Capricorn should do this week, etc., you let us know at Dad Hug Me 10.
Or if you also have like a Libra in your life that is named Ben, or, anybody that's ruined your life that you very much...
You went right to Ben.
Very much, you got a death grip on that and you've talked to the gods and you know what their future looks like. Please channel away. Send it our way.
Did you know that anyone can channel, honey?
I did.
And for the first episode of November, the first episode of this Christmas season, I would like to kick things off with Wine of the Week.
But we do that every week.
Shut up, Erin.
We do that every week.
We
All
do.
right, Jack, what have you picked for us this week?
Honey, for this week's Wine of the Week, I did my research and picked out what should be a fantastic Sauvignon Blanc. 2018, no less. It's from Napa County. It's a Marie Howard wine, and it's a Sauv Blanc.
And it's also 14.5%, and it's a Monday, and you're trying to kill all of us, okay?
I did neglect to mention that it's 14.5%. I did not see this when I picked it out tonight,
It's the blindness.
so don't shoot the messenger.
I will also say, this wine doesn't even register in the Vivino app. Like, just isn't there. Has never been registered. However, I looked on their website. It retails for $15, but the fact that it's 14.5%, just like we talked about last episode, Jack, this could turn out ugly for all of us.
Well, in case it does, give me a cheers. And let's taste this 14.5% Sauvignon Blanc from Marie Howard Wines, 2018, Napa County.
As far as Sauv Blancs go, it's fine. It's fine.
Hey, that's pretty good.
This is gonna sound weird. The aftertaste is a little mustardy, but I don't hate it because I like mustard, but there's a little bit of mustard.
No, there is something there.
There's a little bit of mustard there.
So listeners, this one lingers. If you're looking for a wine that lingers, you could do much worse than Marie Howard Wines Sauvignon Blanc.
It's fine. $15. It'll get you hella fucked up.
Yeah. And it sneaks up on you because, I don't know. First off, this is a very good urine color. Like, if you peed this
is a well-hydrated individual.
You got healthy urine. Yeah, you got healthy stuff going in your guts. It's just, so the lighter the wine, you'd think the lighter the alcohol content.
We literally give a pee test to the wines. We're like, all right, how healthy is this pee?
Which is weird. I feel like we're the worst judges because yours is just like bright orange,
My pee?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I drink about 6 ounces. I legitimately drank less than 20 ounces of water today.
It glows.
It is not good. Every day I wake up and I say, we're going to do better today. And every day we don't do any better.
One of these days, you'll be right.
One of these days.
Keep saying it. Don't
I will
stop.
be better at hydrating.
It's like the rabbit of hydration.
But you know what? Oh my gosh, get this. I was listening to a podcast, no less.
What?
Most mornings I listen to Preston and
We
Steve,
should get them on.
which is a radio show, a morning radio show in Philadelphia, but they record every daily episode and they upload it. And
Very popular in Philly.
Fortunately, I can pretend like I'm waking up with them every morning.
It's nice.
It is nice. And they were talking about an incident that happened with Howie Mandel where he had gotten a colonoscopy and then went to Starbucks after. I don't know why, but passed out at Starbucks.
Oh, God.
But he was ordering like, I don't remember, but it was like a Frappuccino or something.
Okay.
And they were like, what the hell? Why would you get a colonoscopy and then like you get a Frappuccino? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea.
But it turns out that Howie Mandel, or at least this is what they said on the podcast, they were like, he doesn't really drink a whole lot of water. And I was like, oh my God, that's me. We're the same.
Howie Mandel, isn't he kind of like a germaphobe?
Kind of. I think he totally is a germaphobe.
Like, notoriously so. I would think, like, someone who's that germophobic would be
Oh.
a bit of a health freak. I don't know. Like, I almost associate the two. I do.
So you are assuming quite a bit
I am.
about Howie Mandel right now.
If you're going to be a germaphobe, drink a lot of water. I don't know. Flush out those dangerous toxins.
Maybe he thinks the water is filled with toxins. He probably
Maybe.
He
So
probably,
he goes to Starbucks.
He probably lives in
toxin-free.
Right. He probably lives in LA. So he's like, fuck. I don't even drink the tap water in LA. That shit tastes
Yeah.
like it's got stuff in it.
You don't do it's a well-known thing. You don't do that.
I
here.
won't even drink the water from the fridge.
You
like
won't.
the fridge filter. I'm
right.
like, nope. I can still taste it. It's horrible.
Even though I change it out every 2 years.
And it's, yeah, but
Joe.
even when it's fresh, it's disgusting. You know, in Philly, we used to call there's a river that runs through Philadelphia called the Schuylkill River. And so we used to call the Philly tap water Schuylkill stew.
I didn't know that. That's disgusting. Yet another reason why I'm never going back to Philly, except for my tour coming up. I'll be in Philly early December.
December 1st.
Get your tickets.
The date is December 1st.
Get your tickets at jacksfilmslive.com if you want to see me. And Erin, you'll be at that show
I
in
will
Philly.
be there. I think my friends are going to be there. My college friends, maybe even some high school friends.
Oh, boy.
I think my family will
Pressure's
probably be
on.
there. Yeah, my family will probably be there.
Sounds like a
and then-
hootenanny.
And then my Jax Films friends. I have a few Jax Films friends that are going to be there.
We sure do.
So, yeah, it should be a good time.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Rip roaring good time.
Oh, very
And then
excited.
the following day is Silver Spring, Maryland.
That's right. So all of my folks and
Yes.
family will be there.
And
Family,
then the
some
day
friends.
after that is
New
two
York.
New York shows.
New York.
But I am not going on that bus with you. Hell no.
No, that's fine.
So I will need to figure out.
Well, you'll swim down the Schuylkill, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will need to figure out my transportation situation.
Oh, you'll figure it out. You got options and options. But yeah, hope to see you guys in one of 25 cities I'll be at in the coming months.
Jack, do you feel bad for abandoning me for as long as you are?
I do, and it bites at me.
Do you actually?
I feel a little bad. Yeah, of course I do.
No, you don't.
I do, because I know that you don't like being alone.
I hate being alone. I'm the worst at being alone.
But that's a nice thing. You're never alone. You have 3 screaming, barking dogs.
They don't
we
even
literally
talk
just
back.
we just had to pause the podcast because I had to make Sunday stop screaming at nothing.
But they don't talk. They don't use their words.
They scream their words.
I've been asking for years now to use their words, and they won't do it.
Baby, one of these days they will.
But yeah, so I had actually originally planned to join Jack on quite a bit of the tour.
That's right.
And then my big girl corporate job, I love working for the man. It became so much of an administrative burden and
Yeah.
just like overall burden
Yeah.
that I just said, never mind.
Yeah.
Forget it.
But you will be there for at least 4 of the shows.
Yes. And that's just 2021. So.
Right? Oh, yeah. That's not including because in January we'll be back on the West Coast. You know, I got an LA show. So, yeah.
Yeah. Working for the man is fun.
It is. You know what else is fun? There's 14.5% Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh my goodness. Guys, after we recorded last week's episode and we had
Oh my God.
discussed how I think that was 14.1%.
Uh-huh.
After we had done that, this is what Jack
I know what you're going to say.
whenever he gets drunk, he is a motor mouth. Just talking. And I think he had 2 glasses of wine
Yeah, that was it.
of the 14.1%.
That's all it took.
And my lord, you would not stop talking. I was like, wow.
I'm a talkative drunk.
You are.
At least I'm not like, an angry drunk.
Well, every now and then that rears its old head too.
Oh, wow.
But
Put me
not
on the
last
chopping
night.
block.
But not last night. Last night was talkative, Jack.
What was I even talking about? Just real quick.
You were talking about Stefan's birthday.
Oh, hell yeah. Sure.
Stefan, the sushi dragon?
Yes.
Sushi Dragon on
Mhm.
Twitch. Jack and Stefan used to live together. And when Jack and I first started dating, when I first moved to LA, Stefan was Jack's roommate. Stefan is the best. He is so
He really is.
sweet. He is just awesome.
And just stupidly smart and talented.
Yeah. Oh my. I don't even
You watch his
understand.
Twitch streams, it's like 3rd level, 5th dimension.
I can't even
It's so cool.
describe what he does on Twitch.
Like everyone else is like playing video games and shit. No. This dude makes live music videos on Twitch. But it's all done live. He has like 15 cameras. I'm probably like, lowballing it, but he's got like 15 cameras just like set up in this warehouse. He has all these buttons that he wears like on gloves and on his chest. He's got like a million like switch ups and just it's a show.
I can't even remember like what triangle does on the PS4
No, you
controller.
can't.
Like,
No, you can't.
like,
Meanwhile, this guy is just like, he's making little mini electronic miracles every time he
Yes.
streams. It's the coolest damn thing.
it really is really fun and cool to watch.
He's like found
But-
his fucking groove, man.
But so Jack was talking about Stefan's, like making a post for Stefan's birthday. But,
Yeah.
But the way you were talking about it, like you were going on and on about, I was like,
Sounds like me.
has Stefan never had a birthday before? Like why are we still talking about Stefan's birthday? It's been like, stop.
Wow, you sound like a real hater.
Stop. Well, I love Stefan, but like, it was like, bro, what's there to talk about?
Look, long story short, I get a little talky when I drink heavy wines. So there you go.
Well, I can't wait for this 14.5% to start doing its job then.
Me neither.
Let's go. All right. So, Jack Film, I heard a rumor
Yeah?
that you may have a test of sorts for me.
What?
A Squid Game, no less.
Who told? As a matter of fact, I do have a Squid Game for you. And anyone else listening and playing along, please feel free to chime in, jump in. This quiz is for all of you. And before I talk about my quiz, it's a bit of an alteration. This quiz idea did come from one of you wonderful listeners who called in on our hotline at DadHugMe10. Let me play the message right now.
Hey, Erin, if you're listening to this, give the phone to Jack or give whatever device you're listening to this to Jack. All right, Jack, if you're listening now, it's not Erin, it's actually Jack. I
got you,
have
bud.
a quiz idea for you. So I came up with this after watching the latest Yai. I think it'd be fun for you to read the synopsis for different anime on Netflix and also make some up and try to see if Erin can guess whether they're real or fake. Because, the premises of some anime can be absolutely outrageous.
Yes, they can.
So I think it'd be hilarious if you just, took, say, 10 real anime and grabbed their synopses from Netflix and then also made up 10 of your own to quiz Erin on them, and she would just have to guess if they were real or fake. And, yeah, that's my idea for the quiz. I hope you find it to be neat. Oh, by the way, this call's from Maryland, so yeah.
So caller from Maryland, I love that idea a lot. And I did set out to do exactly what you suggested. I looked up strange sounding anime series and their descriptions, and I jotted a whole bunch down. But then I kind of thought, well, gosh, a lot of these anime shows, just the titles alone are so strange. Some of them are so wordy, so specific, and they sound like they went through Google Translate 20 times. So I thought, screw the synopses. For this quiz, Erin, I got like 40 titles for you.
40?
I have a lot. I'm going to read the title of an anime show, and you have to tell me if it's real or not.
Okay, this is such bullshit.
Just
Okay.
the title.
Okay, so I will say that when I was preparing for last week's quiz, coming up with real or fake titles or sequels or whatever, one of my methods was I would go through like the HBO Max, all movies. Like I wanted to see everything they had.
Right.
And then I thought, like, what of these movies would seemingly have a sequel, even if they didn't? There's quite a bit of what, and I know that my definition and my like characterization of anime might not actually fit the real definition of anime, but there were a lot of like movies that I would think would fall into the category of anime that I was like, I'm actually interested in watching that. Like, what was the
Really?
one that, remember the one that I watched and then I fell asleep during, as I do?
Gonna have to be a bit more specific.
But it was like a little girl and there was a big giant bunny rabbit type
My
thing.
Neighbor Totoro?
Yeah. I got like 20 minutes in and I fell asleep.
Oh, honey, I got like 3 minutes into that.
Yeah.
I-
But
and I
I'm
fell
not done
asleep.
with it, but it looked adorable.
Sure.
So anyway, guys, I may be turning a new leaf on the anime thing. We will see. I don't know.
That would be incredible if you were.
They say every 7 years, your body's like cells like all change and shit
yeah.
like that.
Is
Wha-
this your metamorphosis?
Okay, wait. Am I on a 7th year? I'm at 34, so no. But I'm in the middle
It's
of
happening.
it.
It's
I'm
happening.
in the middle of it. Maybe all my body cells are changing.
Wait, no, you're like, yeah, next year you're gonna be a new woman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Guys.
There you go. She got it.
Sorry, my math was off.
I'm not gonna recognize you a year.
I was
from
thinking
now.
it was. Oh man, I'm so stupid.
You're gonna
Anyway.
like anime in a year.
What is happening?
You're gonna be a real weeb. I can't wait.
I have never once in my life looked at like
Yeah.
anything anime and been even the slightest bit interested.
No, you detest
Meanwhile, randomly, I'm just looking at the titles of movies that HBO Max has, and I was like, "Oh, that looks fun." But didn't you say that it was like a Ghibli thing?
it.
Or
Studio Ghibli.
Yeah.
Which is like the Disney of anime.
So maybe you know what? Maybe I'm just a Disney anime person.
You probably are.
Yeah.
The titles I will give to you today.
Yeah. Did you go to Crunchyroll?
I did go to Crunchyroll.
I thought you might. Okay.
Oh, we're going obscure, I assume, because I wanted weird fucking titles that just sounded questionable.
Okay.
And boy, did I find them.
Okay.
So it's not going to be My Neighbor Totoro. That sounds fine.
I will say, I would almost rather you give me the synopses, not the titles. But maybe we can do that at another day, at another time.
No synopses, just titles.
Boring.
Do
Do you think
really
some of these
did.
are like actually things that people watched?
Yeah, sure. I think some of them are more popular. Well, some of them, of course, are more popular than others. And I really did. I have to say, I did start this quiz jotting down a whole bunch of synopses. But then I kind of struggled. Like, how could I write believable synopses that were equally ridiculous? And so then I just went with the titles. I think it's going to work. I think
Okay.
this quiz will work.
All right.
Okay, so Erin.
Yeah.
Is this title for an anime series real or did I make it up?
It's Bleach. It's Bleach.
Shit. Next question. How did she know? Okay, ready?
Why are you laughing? Stop laughing.
Rascal does not dream of Bunny Girl Senpai.
What is senpai?
You will get no clarification from me. I also don't know.
Rascal.
I think senpai is like a term of respect,
Okay.
like almost like a mister. I'm not sure.
Like Mogwai?
Is Mogwai a term of respect?
It's a gremlin.
I know, but was that a term of respect?
I mean, we all loved Gizmo. So, yes.
Okay.
Interesting
Interesting workaround.
I'm going to say that is a real title.
Final answer.
Yes.
That is correct. Good job. Rascal does not dream of Bunny Girl Senpai is real.
Next time I ask you what senpai means and you say you don't know, I mean, like, then you can't use that in a title.
Yeah, I can. It's my quiz. And I did, for the record, quick synopsis. I believe it's about a boy, a high school boy, who all of a sudden, he's the only one who can see this girl dressed in like a Playboy bunny outfit. And only he can see her.
That is a wet dream. That is a wet dream.
As you'll find out, that's a lot of anime.
That is nothing but a wet dream. That's all.
Ready
oh
for-
my God.
Ready for some more wet dreams, honey?
This is horrible. Okay.
Honey, is this real or did I make it up? That time I got reincarnated as a slime.
I am going to say that is real.
Correct. That's also a real show.
The only reason why I guessed was because in Stardew Valley, they have slimes.
Mhm.
I've never understood in Stardew Valley, like, what the fuck the slimes actually do.
I believe the slimes are a reference to the popular gaming franchise Dragon Quest, which is a very like anime style video game series.
It is?
Yeah. And they look like little droplets and they smile. That's a slime.
No, slimes are bad.
Oh, in Stardew Valley? I think they're bad in Dragon Quest too. I think you
Yeah,
fight them.
they're
I think.
bad.
I don't know.
In Stardew Valley, the best way I could describe them is maybe like the little creatures in Pac-Man.
Gotcha. Okay. The ghosts or the Pac-Men themselves?
The ghosts.
Okay.
Mixed with Pac-Man.
Thank
so
you.
like if they were to have a baby, that's what the slime
Which you know
looks
happened.
like. Oh, yeah.
Next up, is this real or did I make it up? Listen to me, girls. I am your father. Is that a real title or a fake title? Listen to me, girls. I am your father.
That's like in the 60s, they had this show like My Mother the Car,
Oh, yeah. I know you.
right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And it was like an actual, I think their mom like had passed away and then she came
Right.
back as a car.
And she makes all these fucking like
And she just,
jokes
like,
and
lives
car
in
puns
yeah,
and
she
stuff.
like lives in the garage.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
like, yeah. Why do I feel like this show would be equally as boring as that? I'm going to say that's not a real show.
Okay. Final answer.
Final answer.
No, it's real. It's a real show. Listen
What-
to me, girls. I am your father.
What is, oh my God.
I did not write a synopsis for that.
Dad knows best. That's
I
what,
don't think the dad's a car.
maybe that's what like the
He should be, though.
translation was. Is that like
Ooh.
father knows best?
Mhm.
Father knows best.
Because that's a really good, you got to remember that too for the rest of this quiz because some of these sentences sound crazy.
Okay.
Next up, is this real or did I make it up? After being rejected, I shaved and took in a high school runaway. Is that a real title for an anime series or did I just make that up? I'll repeat. After being rejected, I shaved and took in a high school runaway.
That is not a real title.
Final answer.
Final answer.
It's real.
What? What could that possibly
I did some deep digging.
Huh. How does Crunchyroll work? Is there
Okay, I'll tell you how
are there
yeah.
ratings? Do people like get to rate like the way Netflix used to
Yeah.
be like 4.8 out of
Right.
5 stars, whatever? Like, do people get to rate these shows? Like, is that an actually good show?
Crunchyroll is an enigma. And I'll like as I'm speaking as someone who has done many Crunchyroll sponsors on my YouTube channel over the years. It is an enigma in that I went to crunchyroll.com, went to the anime tab or series/show tab, whatever, and they're not in any order. You just see a grid. You just see a big grid of anime. You can just keep scrolling down, just like tiles of posters and stuff for anime shows. You hover over it, you get the full title and text, of course, one of those. And it's one of those show more, click it, a bunch more appear, scroll down, show more, boom. I did this for hours. And I never ran out of anime, Erin. And they're not alphabetically listed. There's no ranking system that I could see. Maybe it's popularity. Maybe they start with the 20 most popular at the time anime series. I feel like they probably do that. You got your fucking, Dragon Ball, Super, blah, blah, blah.
Super.
Super, thank you. I knew you'd do that. Etc. You got your top, 10, 20, 30 anime at the top, but then you just keep going. You'll keep finding anime and there's no rhyme or reason. It's not chronologically listed. It's an enigma. And I just kept going and jotted down names that were that's funny. That shouldn't be a show. Let's write it down.
Well, it's not that it should be a show. It is probably better titled. It would be
no,
more...
it should. Some of these I will read out and you will be like, that shouldn't be a show.
You mean like the guy that can see the girl in the Playboy bunny costume?
No, that should be a show. And I want to binge that one. All right. So I believe you're 2 for 4 so far. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Next up, is this real?
Are we actually keeping track?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm keeping track for the first, as long as my, 14.5%, alcohol brain can. Here's question 5. I want to eat your pancreas. Is that real? Did I make it up?
You made it up.
That's real. It's a real show called I Want to Eat Your Pancreas.
Guys, the pancreas is a very important organ. You can't just eat it, okay?
Can't believe you
just
thought
be
I made that
eaten.
up.
You can't live without the pancreas. You need the pancreas.
You need it. I'm honored that you think I'm that clever to think of such an obscure title. All right. Next up, 2 for 5. All right, here's question number 6. Listeners, how are you doing? Call us on the hotline at Dad Hug Me 10. Let us know.
No,
how you're...
don't. I don't want to know.
I do. Just because I showed you my panties doesn't mean I
Ew.
love you.
Ew. No. Off. No. Not real. Not real. And even if it is, it's not. In my universe, in my mind, that show does not exist. Regardless of the actual answer, no.
Are you sure?
Yes, sure. Yes, I'm sure.
You don't want to change your answer.
No, I do
Is that
not.
your final answer?
It's my final answer.
Just because I showed you my panties
You don't need to
doesn't mean
repeat
I
it.
love you?
I'd prefer if you didn't repeat it. Thank you.
You are correct. I made that up.
First off, the fact that that was the one that you came up with as you, like, you're disgusting. What the fuck is going on in your brain? You're disgusting.
Here's the thing. I'm not disgusting.
You're disgusting.
It's anime. That's
No.
disgusting.
No, you're disgusting.
All right, congrats.
Thank you.
You got my first fake title
Yay.
after many tries. Next up, is this a real show or is it a false show?
False show.
The Legend of the Legendary Heroes.
Yeah, that's real.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Good job. It is real.
Thank you.
It's a real show.
Great show.
Yeah, you love that.
I love the legend of the legendary heroes.
Erin,
Yes.
riddle me this.
Okay.
The Way of the House Husband.
Oh my goodness, that's a dream come true. I aspire to be a house husband.
Don't we all?
What was it again?
The Way
The
of...
way of the house husband.
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna say no. I don't think house husband is like a commonplace enough like phrasing. House husband.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Because like I feel that we usually use the term stay at home.
Yeah. Okay.
For house husband or housewife, we now use stay at home
We do, don't we?
person. Like that's my actual goal is to be a stay at home person.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a stay at home wife because fuck you. I don't want to be a stay at home
tell
mom
'em.
because also fuck kids. I don't want to be a
Absolute.
stay at home husband because again fuck you. I aspire to be a stay at home person where I just be a person and stay at home. So
Doesn't
anyway,
that sound good?
it sounds amazing. So anyway, back to the question at hand.
Yeah.
I'm going to say nay.
Okay.
That is a false show.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
No, it's real.
Oh.
did not make that up. Check out The Way of the House Husband.
I think I would like vibe with that show. The Way of the House Husband. I'm like, I think we might be on the same page here.
This is one of the few synopses that I do recall.
Yeah.
It's about a former Yakuza member. Do you know that?
No.
Does
that mean?
Yakuza or Yakuza. It's the Japanese mafia.
Oh yeah, we've got a lot in common. Okay.
But he has since abandoned his mafia-like ways and is devoted to being a
YouTuber.
fiercely loving
Fierce
husband to his
YouTuber.
wife.
Oh yeah. Oh that too. Okay.
The Way of the House Husband. I think it's a bit of a comedy.
Fiercely loving YouTuber and husband.
It's like The Sopranos. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Next up.
I still think I'd vibe with that show.
Yeah, we should give it a shot.
Okay.
Right after we watch Just because I showed you my panties doesn't mean I love
Ew,
you.
stop it. Don't ever say the P word to me ever again. Okay.
And next up, honey, is this real or am I making it up? My mother, the forever raging demon door.
My mom's highway to hell or something. My mom is like the gateway to hell. Like
The talking car.
gateway, yeah. My mother, the gateway to hell. Gateway, like what is that? Like what could that have been translated from?
Right.
My mother is the gateway to hell. My mother, the devil. My mother, the river Styx.
Ooh, listen to you, River Styx.
I'm going to say, no, that's not a real show.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Correct. I made it up.
Donna would never. How dare you think that your mother is the highway to hell, gateway to hell or some shit, doorway to hell?
No, it's just so many of these titles sound like that. My mother, the forever raging demon door. It's like, but it's like
forever raging demon door.
But it's like literal. It's like, oh no, my mom turned into a door possessed by demons. You know, like that's literally like.
Can you apologize to Donna right now?
No, because I have nothing to apologize for. This isn't an attack on my mother.
Even though that's what came into your mind when you were.
Stop calling her Donna. Her name to you is Mrs. Douglas. Next up, Bobo Bobo Bo Bobo.
Not Boba.
No, I'll repeat. Bobo Bobo Bo Bobo. Is that a real show? Or did I
It's
make
a real
it up?
show. It's a real show.
It is a real show. Good job. And it's funny because I would show you, but it would give away like what future answers are.
Oh, okay.
They're like dashes, so it's like somewhere it's literally B-O-B-O-B-O, but like some of them have dashes, some have spaces. Hilarious.
Like Morse code.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a very absurdist anime.
Cute.
Yeah. Next up, is this real or am I making it up? And you thought there is never a girl online?
That's a real show.
Final answer?
Final answer.
How are you so certain? And you thought there is never a girl online?
I don't know. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in
No.
my toes.
Christmas is all around you?
Christmas is all around
So
me.
the feeling grows?
So, final answer. Real show.
I hate to say it, but you're right.
Yeah.
That's a real show.
It was in my fingers and my toes,
Look at
bitch.
that.
It was in my fingers and my toes.
Good job, baby.
Thank you.
Next up, my creepy uncle is... Let me finish. My creepy uncle is taking pictures of me in the shower.
No, it better not be.
Better not be.
It better not be. I don't even want to know about it if it is. No.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
Correct. I did make that one up.
What is wrong with your brain?
Because anime is hella pervy
What
sometimes.
is wrong with
and
your
by
brain?
sometimes, I mean like 95% of the
yeah,
time.
but you take it to that fucking
you know, you
fifth gear. The fifth gear that like it doesn't need to go to.
Don't fucking shame me.
Talking
Don't
about
creepy uncle shame me.
Oh my god.
I know I'm right. Next up, honey.
Yeah.
Is this real?
Yeah.
Or did I make it up? Handsome, the Prince King.
Prince King.
Prince King. Handsome, the Prince King.
Okay, I'm going to say yes because
Why?
if it's not, I want it to be a real show because that sounds like a show I could get into.
Okay.
That is the Beauty and the Beast meets Lifetime movie anime that this girl needs in her life.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
No, I made it up.
No, I was really looking forward to Handsome
There is
Prince
no
King.
such show as Handsome, the Prince King.
But the Prince King is... well, now I have a hole in my heart that can't be filled. I was really looking forward to Handsome the Prince King.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. No, I made it up. No such thing. Next up, redeem yourself. Here you go. I have a few more. And by a few more, I mean a few dozen more. Tokyo Revengers. Tokyo Revengers.
Yes, it's real. It's real. It sounds like Avengers, but it's Revengers, and I'm here for it.
Girl, you right.
Yeah! Do you know, like, what characters star in Tokyo Revengers?
No.
Is it Mario and Luigi?
No, but I think I remember if I recall correctly, the synopsis of this particular show that is real is that this guy, an ex-girlfriend of his, gets murdered by some gang members or the Japanese mafia.
What is with the mafia?
And so then he somehow magically transports himself back 12 years ago, and he gets to like relive everything. So he builds a little team, and his mission is to get revenge on the people that killed his ex-girlfriend.
So it's John Wick with a team.
And time travel.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's John Wick 4.
Don't leak John Wick 4. Honestly, if John Wick 4 is time travel, I'll see that shit in theaters. Never seen a John Wick in theaters. Always saw it like well after the hype.
I think I only saw the first John Wick.
It's fun.
I know.
Second one's good too.
I know. I saw it.
Third one's meh.
When did you see the third one?
On a plane somewhere. Oh, you know what? I saw the third one on a plane, and it like censored one of the best kills. You know how planes do that?
No.
Remember watching the Kingsman, and they heavily censored like the greatest gunfight in the Kingsman?
No, because I saw Kingsman in theaters. I never watched it on an airplane.
Okay, you know the Leonard Skinner church kill scene in the
Yes.
Kingsman?
Yeah.
I did not know that it was that ridiculous and epic and crazy. And the plane version of that church fight scene in the Kingsman, the first one, was heavily truncated, edited, and censored.
Well, you could have been sitting next to a child, Jack.
I could have. Then I rewatched it on like YouTube years and years later, and my jaw fell to the floor. It was one of the most impressive scenes I've ever seen in cinema, and it was robbed of me because I saw the safe for plane flights version of it.
Oh,
And I'll
no.
never forgive Southwest Airlines. I don't know what I was on.
Hey, guys.
Don't say it.
I would like to
Don't say it.
welcome you to, since we just talked about it,
Hi.
the Doorway to Hell,
Hi.
which is Jack Film, has officially crossed over,
It me.
and he is now drunk, and he can't
Look.
stop talking.
It's because someone had to get 14.5%
You picked.
Sauvignon
I didn't
Blanc.
pick it. You picked it.
Honey, is this anime real or not real?
Dear Lord.
Problem children are coming from another world, aren't they?
It's real.
Are you sure?
The only thing that makes me think it's not real is the aren't they at the end.
Uh-huh.
So if it's not real, it's because of that. But I'm going to say it's real because problem children are coming from another world. Mars attacks, bitch.
You're right. It's real.
It is?
Yeah. It's a
Wow.
real show.
Aren't they?
But
That's the surprising part. Aren't they? Like as if asking for validation, because I don't know where that would have been translated from. Like what, like we agree, like almost like we agree.
Right.
Right? I don't know where that would have come from, but I don't know. I'm not an expert, but problem children do come from, other worlds and stuff.
That they do.
So, I understand it.
Well, do you understand?
Is it a documentary?
I think it's a lot like March of the Penguins. It's a documentary.
It's a documentary, yeah. Is it also narrated by Morgan Freeman?
Yes.
Huh.
But he speaks fluent Japanese.
Huh. A man of many talents.
He really is. He's a treasure.
Yeah.
Protect him at all costs. Honey, real or not real? All right. Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody.
Rhapsody is a word I can be confident I have never used outside of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Same.
Rhapsody. I don't even know what rhapsody is. It's a type of like music composition, right? Like it's a song of sorts, like a sonata. What is
Sonata?
Sonata?
Is that what you're trying to say?
Sonata. That's
And
what
I
it is.
thought I was drunk.
Oh, come on. I just don't know music. Okay, let me think.
Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody.
Real. It's real. It's real.
Final answer.
Final answer.
You are correct.
Yay!
Good
Where
job,
did I come up
baby.
with the word rhapsody?
I don't know.
Rhapsody is a very random word.
I don't have anything to add to that one. But I do have one after that. Don't trust the pillows. They talk too much.
Oh, they do talk too much. I know my pillows for sure talk too much. They all night long.
All day. All day and all night.
No, during the day. That's why it's annoying, because during the day they're like, I'm tired. But at nighttime they're like, oh my god, did you hear? Did
So
you hear?
annoying.
Did you?
No,
what
honey,
did
you're getting
hear?"
yourself mixed up with the pillows. That's what you fucking do at night. At 1 a.m., you light up.
I do. It's
And
something.
listeners, it's the fucking worst.
It's hormonal. I don't know how to explain it.
She
I just
gets
come
you
alive.
get your second wind at 1 a.m. and this boy is just trying to sleep.
I don't know. I
He's
can't
worked
explain
a long,
it.
hard day.
It just happens. I could be tired literally all day, and at 1 a.m. hits, and I'm just like, bam! I could like run a marathon right now. Pillows.
Don't trust the pillows. They talk too much.
They share your secrets. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yes. Yes, that's a real
one.
That's a real one. Yeah. Yep.
Final answer.
Because I could see this show being about like dreams coming to life, and then the pillows absorb it and they tell all your secrets.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yes, final answer.
No, I made that one up. Doesn't exist.
Oh, I
Don't-
actually. Why do you keep making up ones that I like? Wait, I wanted to watch that though.
Because I put a lot of thought into making these up and trying to make them sound believable, but also a little crazy. It's a delicate balance. For example, this next one, my roommate is a cat. Did I make that up? Or is it a real show?
my roommate is a car.
No, my mom, the car.
My roommate is a cat.
I like to put him in my trunk.
It's almost
Mom.
so. It's almost so simple that I think you've made it up. But it's just simple enough that I'm like, yeah, I could see a show being about a roommate being a cat.
This is very
like Salem in
oh,
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
This is very John Kerry of you, aka you're really flip-flopping. We need a solid answer.
What did you just say? John Kerry?
Yeah.
You realize that like most of the people listening like have no idea who that is.
That's why I
right?
threw him in.
Wow, way to date yourself.
I know.
Back to
I
the-
love doing
the
that.
2004 presidential election.
I love dating myself. I'm wonderful. I would date myself.
I'm gonna say yes, it's a real show.
It is real. Good job. Good for you.
Can we watch that one?
Yeah, let's watch my
Is
roommate
it like
as a cat.
Salem, where like the cat is spicy?
I
and
think
has
it's
a
just all
talking...
Salem. There are no witches. It's just Salem.
That's adorable.
And he just makes cracks and puns at the camera for 30 minutes.
comfort viewing.
That is comfort viewing.
While I go to sleep at night is Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
dude.
I've been doing it since college. It's amazing.
She'll just put on Sabrina the Teenage Witch reruns. Not the Netflix Sabrina. We
No,
don't
the
fuck with that
Hulu
shit.
Sabrina the
The
Teenage
Hulu.
Witch with Melissa Joan Hart.
Yeah, that's the Melissa Joan Hart Sabrina. It's kind of infuriating. Honestly, if you like listen for it and pay attention to it, it's infuriating in that the laugh track plays every 5 seconds. It's obscene.
But it's so innocent and adorable. It's such comfort viewing. Like, love Sabrina
But
the Teenage Witch.
Sabrina, I'm hungry. It's like, oh my God.
Don't
it's
be a hater.
incessant. Next up, honey, is this real or am I making it up? The Slime Diaries. The Slime Diaries.
What?
Hurry.
It's real. It's real. It's real.
Final answer.
Final answer.
It's real. Good
Let's
job.
watch that show.
You're killing it.
It's like in Stardew Valley. I
You're
have a
killing
slime
it.
hut where I'm like growing slimes, and one of them has figured out how to grow hands and write in a diary, and like I would love to watch that.
How about this next one? Is this real or is it fake? The smartest baker gets no treats today.
That's real.
Final answer.
Yes, but if I were a smart baker, I would, well, I'd probably alternate days on days I get treats. Because you can't treat yourself every day.
You can't. That's a
Otherwise, it's not a treat. So, that's a real show.
It's not. You're wrong. I made it up.
Wait, but now I feel bad.
No, sorry. There's no smartest baker that
Why
gets
do
treats.
I attach myself to the one? Like, why do I attach myself to these? Where I'm like, now I'm envisioning the baker.
Oh, because that's how I have to play my game.
I'm envisioning, you know.
I only have a few dozen more. Okay, ready?
We're not going to do a few dozen more, by the way.
My teen romantic comedy snafu.
No. And the reason I say that is
Yeah.
because snafu is actually an acronym for something like fucked up beyond.
It's like scuba. It's
It's like FUBAR. Yeah, it's like fucked up beyond all recognition.
Oh, it is.
Like
okay.
snafu is like.
I don't know what it stands for, but I can imagine it being similar to
I think
FUBAR.
the FU in snafu stands for fucked up. So
I made it
do
a final
not
answer.
believe that a translation
Right.
would translate to snafu. I think it's like a military word or something.
That's actually really good deductive reasoning, sweetheart. But you're wrong. It's actually it's a real show.
Maybe I'm mixing it up with FUBAR.
How about this one? My closet goblin has a face.
No, not a real show.
You're right. I made that one up.
Goblin is my favorite word.
It's
one
fun.
of them.
It's such a fun word, right?
It's such a fun word.
It's a fun word. There you
I'm
go.
like, no, I don't think so.
If you hear goblin, you know I made it up.
Yeah.
Yuri on ice.
Yes, that's real.
It is real.
Yeah.
Next up, the quintessential quintuplets.
Yes, that's real.
Yes, it is. Good job.
We have got to spend more time on Crunchyroll.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I
All right.
would like to spend more time on Crunchyroll.
Aaron, I'll do that.
The only bad part about it is that if I fall asleep,
Which is often.
unless it's dubbed, like I won't know what's actually going on.
They probably have dubs. I think they have dubs.
Okay.
Oh my God, did this podcast just turn into an ad for Crunchyroll?
It did. Not sponsored.
New title for you. Every time I sneeze, I turn into a haunted fox.
That's real.
No, I made it up. You're wrong.
Oh. Once again, I was really looking forward to that Fox
Right?
ghost.
But it's you know, it's a trope. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Yes. Yes, it is.
No,
Yeah.
Not what I asked though. That's rhetorical, sweetheart. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon a real show, or did I make it up?
That's real.
It is real. Good job.
Wow.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that show
I'm telling you,
about?
dude, anime's fucked up.
What
Next
the
up.
fuck is that show about?
You think that's messed up? Wait till you hear the next 40. Here you go. You can't. We mustn't. Oh well.
Wait, no, that sounds familiar. No, you know what? I think I'm confusing that with in Sex and the City when Carrie is dumped by a post-it note and he leaves a post-it that says,
Yeah, what does it say? What's the post-it note say?
I can't. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. That's what I think I'm confusing it with right now. What is it? We can't.
It's you can't.
You can't.
We mustn't.
We mustn't.
Oh well.
Oh well. I can't. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. I'm gonna say yes, that's a real anime. And also, if you haven't watched Sex and the City, great show.
Holds up. Still holds up.
Definitely holds up. Love Sex and the City. Also a comfort view.
Pre-reboot, before they kick off, you know, the good one. She was great. No, I made that up. It's not real. No such thing.
Were you thinking of Sex and the City, the post-it?
No, I think it was more like, you're perfect, I love you, now change, or something like that. I feel like that's the thing. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Next up.
I feel like that's what you tell me all the time.
High school prodigies have it easy, even in another world.
Yes, that's real.
It is real. Good job. That's the point. My first girlfriend is a gal. Did I make that up? Is it real?
It's fake.
No, that's real.
What? That doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't, but it's real. If it's for my daughter, I'd even defeat a demon lord. Is that real? Did I make it up?
No, that's made up.
No, that's real. It's a real show.
I was surprised by the usage of defeat, that I was like,
Okay.
I don't think that that's how that would be worded. Like, I think it'd be like, I'd even fight.
Yeah, sure.
How do you know if you defeat them?
Right.
You haven't done it yet. So you can't say you would defeat them. You don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know that demon
You
lord.
don't fucking know.
You don't know the demon lord. Don't act like you know the demon lord.
I love the term demon lord. It's so very precise.
It's like-
it's not a demon, but a demon lord.
No, Daily Mail always makes up like stupid like phrases for
Oh, yeah?
certain things. Like they have an obsession with the word, or I guess words, but word phrasing of love rival. Love rival. Blah blah blah. Love rival. And it's like, that's not a thing.
It's not a
What is
thing.
it? Demon lord, love rival. I
Tomato,
guess,
tomato.
you know,
it's all the same.
it's all Daily Mail. So
They do, like, that's the thing. Anime does have like a weird, not weird, but they do have kind of like an obsession with not just like demons, but like hierarchies of demons.
Ooh.
It's actually kind of fun. I quite like it.
It's not the pink dragon from Shrek. It's a series of pink to red to
Kind of.
black
There are classes.
to gold.
That's the thing. There's not
gold
like
is the worst.
there are a lot
dragon.
of like in anime. There's a lot of like tournaments and a lot of rankings. They're like
Mario.
you may have defeated me,
like Mario.
but can you defeat General me?
Like
you know,
Mario.
Yeah, like Mario.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not getting through to you. Let's keep going. Why the hell are you here, teacher? Is that real? Or did I make it up?
You made it up.
No, it's real.
Wait, but they can't say the word hell.
But they did. It's
HE
in
double
the title.
HE double hockey sticks.
It's in the title, Erin.
Oh my gosh.
Here, redeem yourself. Here's a new one for you.
Okay.
Did I make it up? Is it real? I can't understand what my husband is saying.
That's real.
It is real. Good job. But is this one real?
It's a documentary, actually.
Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah. I was waiting for you to make some snarky comment like, but I can't understand what my husband's saying me. Next title. I'd rather die than date you, but I'll take my chances.
Chances of dying or chances of dating?
It's not explained.
It's real.
It's fake. I made it up.
What the heck? But well, so you tell me.
Because I'm that good.
Tell me. Chances of dying or chances of dating?
We actually are. We do only have like about 11 more. So here we
Oh,
go.
only 11
yeah,
more.
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Don't worry. Honey,
Yeah.
is this real or is this not real?
You never answered the question, by the way.
No, I thought it was rhetorical.
Not.
World end. What do you do at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us?
It's real.
It is real. Good job. But is this one real? I'm being harassed by the sexiest man of the year.
No, not real.
It's real.
What? Harassed? Harassed.
We should put that on the list. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Do you love your mom and her 2-hit multi-target attacks?
That's real because it's way too fucking random.
And you're correct. It is real. I had to include it. I knew you get it.
Multi-target attacks? I don't even know what that means.
It's about, I think, a mother and her son get transported to a video game world, and the son is flummoxed and flabbergasted at the fact that his own mother is better at video games than he is.
Oh,
That's as far as I got in the synopsis. How about this one?
okay.
Is that a wand in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me, Wizard King?
That better not be fucking real. It better not be real. So even if it is, once again, it better not be.
Are you saying it's real or not real?
It's not real.
It's not real. I made it up.
What is wrong with you? But like, honestly, we need
So
to like
much.
therapy. Like what?
And there was a dash between Wizard and King. Just so listeners can like envision how I phrased that one.
What possibly could we do to help
The
you
Wizard King.
at this point?
Next up, honey, fake or not fake, Takashi, are you sure you're a clock?
Real. Real times 1,000.
Fake, I made it
No!
up. I'm very happy with that because it was super absurdist. Next up, help, my mistress is a satanic volleyball.
Fake.
Fake, good job, I made that one up. Next up, only 5 left. My mental choices are completely interfering with my school romantic comedy.
Real.
Real. Next up.
We have, I mean it. We have got to spend more time on Crunchyroll.
You know what? We should play Crunchyroll roulette where we close our eyes, we scroll down the webpage, we move the cursor around, and we go, that one.
Yes.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot of
Ew,
that.
don't do that.
That's what anime is.
It doesn't. No.
Yes.
No, that's what your gross perverted
No,
shit
no.
is.
That's the thing. Virtually every anime
No.
has someone going,
No.
yeah.
No. I don't remember that from Spirited Away.
That was a fucking Studio Ghibli movie. Anyway, next up. Sword Chasers, Bastions of the Summer Shield.
Real.
Nope, made it up.
Bastion's a good word.
Thank you. That's what I was going for. Like super random shit that doesn't make. What's a summer shield? Yeah, thank you. Next up, I'm standing on 1,000,000 lives.
Real.
Good job, real. 2 more, final 2. Miss Vampire who lives in my neighborhood.
Real.
Real.
Yeah. I want to watch that one.
Let's go. And here's the last one. My love life is a wreck, and I'm never not naked.
Not real.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
For the final question.
Final question. My reasoning is that you are a pervert.
Right.
And
naturally.
You come up with these fake titles with perverted titles. Somebody being naked in the neighborhood all the time. That's not real.
Yeah.
You're disgusting. Fake.
Congratulations. You're correct. It's fake. I made it up.
We need to get you some therapy. Perhaps BetterHelp. Like
hey.
ASAP. All right.
Congratulations, honey. You passed my merry little well, I don't know if you passed actually. I have not been keeping track. But thank you for taking my merry little quiz.
Yeah, it was awesome. I did amazing.
That was fun.
I won. And by the way, I can't wait to like hang out on Crunchyroll.
Honestly, it's a date. Let's go to Crunchyroll and just we'll play Crunchyroll roulette. We'll shuffle around the cursor. No, we'll reload the load more button about 18 times so that we have a nice breathy collection of anime, new and old, known and unknown, obscure and relevant,
Jack, you're drunk. Stop talking.
good and bad. I've had enough of this quiz. Honey, it's time for something. Do you know what time it is?
It's time to get you a glass of water.
Nope.
Because you can't stop speaking because you're so drunk.
That's not it.
What else could it be?
Why, it's horoscope season.
Okay. It's not horoscope time. It's horoscope season.
Right. There's
But
a whole
even
season
though
for
even though
horoscope.
the whole year is horoscope season.
Are you just going to surgically pick at all of my words and sentences?
I mean, you said it's horoscope season as though it's the season, but horoscopes last all year long, Jack.
But right now it's horoscope season.
Horoscope season. Horoscope.
It's Horcrux season.
I need you to start actually looking at labels when you buy the wine.
Oh,
okay?
that's no fun.
Otherwise, I'm not going to let you go in there alone anymore.
I just pick them if the label's pretty.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem. I'm going to need you to get it together, okay?
And this label's the prettiest.
Oh, all right, guys. Well, starting us off with, again, Scorpio season, our second episode of Scorpio season, we have a guest channeler.
Is that right?
That's right. This Scorpio horoscope is going to be read to us by Laura.
Thank you, Laura.
Scorpio. Hello, Beckos. It's finally here. It's our time to shine as the designated spooky zodiac. Leos wish they could be us, as they are the back-to-school season zodiac. Okay, so your horoscope. Seeing as Pluto is our ruling planet, this week you will experience... Wait, what? What's that? I'm getting word that Pluto is no longer a planet. When did that happen? 2006? Well, who decided Pluto wasn't a planet? NASA? What do they know? Well, if NASA told you to jump off a cliff, would you do that? No, you wouldn't. This is actually a conspiracy because Scorpio was such a strong zodiac and our power was so great that science decided to take our power away. That's right, they took it away. So now our planet is Mars. Okay, whatever. I'm not bitter. Scorpios can forgive, but will never forget. Anyway, going back to your horoscope. Your horoscope with Mars is that your girl boss side business will have its most profitable year yet, provided that anytime as someone asks you a question this week, your response will be, Pluto is a planet. Pluto is a planet. Say it, even if it isn't a question. All right, take care. Kisses.
I have to say, Laura, you did an eerily good job mimicking Erin's cadence, delivery.
My cadence?
What you would write. Yeah.
I feel like that's...
Yeah.
There's an equilibrium here. You don't think that we read them the same?
Just the whole, what's that? Pluto hasn't been a planet since 2006?
That's only because
That's you. That's you.
That's only because 95% of the day I go, what was that?
You do.
James?
You reference this TikTok like it's the funniest thing
It's a
in the
Wendy
world.
Williams clip, and it's like, that's what she said. What was that?
She's obsessed with this clip.
Yeah, I said, because I'm
It's
stuck.
funny every time.
I'm stuck talking to myself all day.
Oh, same.
So this is just a phrase that I repeat to myself all day long.
Well, good on
Anyway,
Laura. That was a solid
Laura, you know
premonition.
what? Really appreciate you supporting the Scorpios because they need your support because nobody else gives a shit about them.
Wow. Didn't have to go that hard, but okay.
Sagittarius. Now this is exciting.
Ooh.
We have a special guest in the studio today.
Here?
And it's none other than, can I get a drum roll? Incel Andy!
Yo!
I think it would be a real treat if this infamous tweeter
Yeah.
read this next horoscope. Incel Andy, the floor is yours.
Let's go.
No, I'm not reading this. Everyone knows horoscopes are just racism for women.
That's right.
And by the way, the title Erin is the funny one.
Yeah.
That's what I, Incel Andy,
Yeah.
call an oxymoron.
Whoa.
The only time I ever found a woman funny
Yeah.
was when my mother suggested I move out of her basement.
Oh, incel Andy.
Sorry, I'm in a foul mood.
Oh, what's up?
I held a door open for a grill today,
Uh-huh.
and she didn't even sleep with me.
What?
What a bitch. Girls only want Chads, never Andys.
Never end.
Screw this. I'm going back to 4chan and trading sob stories with all my based friends. We can't have women, but we fellow incels do have each other.
That's right.
Get red pilled and be lonely with us.
There he goes.
Wow. What a gem. That Incel Andy.
He's a charmer.
I gotta tell you,
Real charmer.
I was pleasantly surprised at how charming and just charismatic he was.
Very.
Very-
You know, for an incel.
Very Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
Any ladies out there want to turn Incel Andy into just Andy?
Oh. That's, by the way, that slurp you keep doing, that's my panties. That's like my
Oh,
that's
yeah?
my kryptonite.
Good.
It's my kryptonite. Hey, it's a good pun though.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No.
Capricorn. Guys, it's hard for me to be channeling at a time like this. I'm very distracted at the moment because in just a few days, I will be abandoning my insecure attachment style life to go on tour.
How dare you?
I know. While I'm so excited to see all of you guys that are coming to my shows, I can't help but feel guilty for leaving my poor, insecure wife alone at home to take care of our 3 dogs all on our own.
That's quite the outnumbering. So I understand why you might feel that guilt.
Uh-huh. We've been going to the gym together because she doesn't like to go alone, and now she's going to have to go alone.
Huh.
The whole point of the class is that you wear a heart rate monitor. And so she won't even be able to hide the fact that she's super nervous being there by herself because her heart rate monitor is gonna narc her out so hard.
Yeah, I know. Why are you telling me this?
I don't know. She's already had a number of awkward conversations and encounters with the trainers there when they try to talk to her, but she's like out of breath or like her mouth is dry, so when she opens up her mouth to talk, it creates like a little spit bubble thing, which is so embarrassing. What if that happens again and she doesn't have a buddy to rely on? Lord, oh man, just thinking about this makes me so nervous for her.
Yeah, me too.
Your horoscope for this week is to go to the gym with my wife because she needs a gym buddy while I'm gone.
Guys, if you want to come to the gym with me, I would very much appreciate it because I need a buddy. This next horoscope is being channeled by our friend Gabe
Hey, Gabe.
for Aquarius.
Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Today's your big day. You finally got a guest on the podcast. Now, unfortunately, they can't be in the podcast, so we got them over a Zoom call. Let's give it up for the very famous Mr. Peter Griffin.
No.
Hey, Aquarius, I've got your horoscope for you. Now, you know what's in the basement, right? You've got the money? Listen, you've got the code for the safe, yes?
Yes?
You don't have the code? What do you mean? But listen, I'll give it to you really quick. The code is...
Peter, who you talking to?
Oh my God.
Holy crap, that's Lewis. Listen, you know what to do. I gotta go. Oh wow, gone as quick as he came. Well, it looks like he had some sort of instructions for you. You look great today. Nice job, Aquarius. Keep on keeping on. Sorry about that.
I'm sorry, did Peter Griffin say Lewis?
No, Peter would never say that.
I heard Lewis. Hey, Lewis.
You're drunk, Jack. Shut up.
I heard Lewis.
Jack, you're drunk.
Holy crap, Lewis. Pisces. Did you see the trailer for that new Batman video that came out recently? Video? God damn it. That Robert Pattinson. He is one very spicy meatball. I mean, my personal preference is that he glitters shirtless in the sun, but I'll watch any movie with him shirtless. Hubba hubba ooga. Anyway, the reason I bring this up is because, one, I can't stop thinking about Robert Pattinson shirtless. Two, I think we all know I'm a Team Edward type of fella. And three, because you're going to have a very spicy meatball of a week, Pisces. Wait, did I say of a week? Sorry, I meant this week. You're going to have a very spicy meatball this week. It's gonna be okay. Maybe you'll spring for two. Who knows? The world's your oyster. Also, I can't get enough of that glittery, shirtless Robert Pattinson Batman.
Hey, real men wear body glitter.
Agreed. Unironically, I saw the trailer. Yeah, I'm amped. I'd see that movie. Looked good.
It was okay.
As soon as no, it didn't look okay to you. As soon as I played it for you, and as soon as it ended, you said, that looks stupid.
It looked okay.
Just like that.
It was like, yeah. I'm very neutral to every Batman that isn't Christian Bale. So
What? You didn't even like those movies, though.
No, but I thought he did a
fell
really good
asleep during
I
those
thought he did a really good job. I thought he played a good Batman. Everybody else, I'm like, I feel like they're playing Batman, if that makes sense.
Sure, I get that.
So Christian Bale was the one that I'm like, no, that's Batman. Everybody else is playing Batman.
I like Robert Pattinson's, though, in the trailer because he looks very unhinged and crazy, and I welcome that. I feel like Batman would be unhinged and crazy and angry, just always angry. But enough about Batman.
Aries. Your next job interview will not go well. You will be asked what your greatest weakness is.
Okay.
And you will answer far too quickly and loudly. And you don't just say one weakness, you list at least 20.
Oh, no.
In alphabetical order.
Yikes.
One of them is hates work. Another is whines often. Yet another is I don't do emails. Another weakness is rejects the idea of hygiene. Another is day-long morning breath. Another is meat sweats. Another is perpetually horny.
Oh, no.
What is wrong with you? Honestly, what is wrong with your brain?
Stick to the script.
Oh my God. Always something.
Oh, is that how I ended it?
You need to like go to church or something, Jack. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, one of these days. Taurus. Whoa, this has never happened before. What is this feeling? So sudden and new? Instead of a horoscope for you, I'm getting a prediction for the future world. Oh my. I'm a regular Notre Dame person, but not the hunchback, the other one. No, not the maiden lady, the Notre Dame guy. You know the one. Holy crap. I see. Oh, I don't know if the world is ready for this prediction. This will change the shape of our futures forever. From Chile to China, from Bolivia to Belgravia, the Christmas baking contest capital of the world. From sea to shining sea, this will change everything. If a movie were ever made about my prediction, it would need to star Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson because this would be such an epic tale. Is the world ready for this? Ugh, I'm conflicted. I'm between a I'm between a Dwayne The Rock Johnson and a hard place on this one. Nice. But I can't keep it to myself. It would be a disgrace to humanity to rob you of the answers to our collective futures. Okay, I'll share it. But beware, we mustn't treat this information lightly. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my prediction is that JoJo Siwa will win Dancing with the Stars. Oh. Sweetheart, I don't know if the world's ready for that. Shit.
I don't think they are.
I feel really like tingly and shit, like in my
As you
like
should.
throughout.
As you should.
Every nerve and like all 60,000 miles of like nerves and blood vessels in my body are on fire.
Yeah, I feel that.
I feel like
get
I just
that.
said like a truth, a real like a forbidden truth that shouldn't be shared with the world. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about?
I do.
Like the meaning of life kind of shit. Fuck. All right,
Crazy.
mark our words. If she wins, guys, you come back to this podcast.
We called it. And it's going to be the tale of JoJo Siwa winning Dancing with the Stars, starring Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I love being in between a Dwayne The Rock Johnson and a hard place.
You would. Gemini. You will get in a Twitter fight with a popular TikToker named Randy Roblox.
Oh, I know him.
Over whether or not the new Batman looks good. And we all know Jack Film thinks it looks good.
Me too.
Obviously, Randy Roblox and his millions of followers will overpower you on social media,
Ugh.
flooding your mentions and DMs. You'll actually trend for an hour under the hashtag #BatmanCuck, as your haters will learn to call you.
It's a terrible hashtag.
You always wanted fame, but at what cost? The monkey's paw curls an uncaring finger once more, Batman cuck.
If I'm being honest, I never cared for Randy Roblox. That might be a hot take. I know a lot of people follow Randy Roblox on Twitch and, oh my God, TikTok.
Cancer. So Halloween is over and the big boy holidays haven't begun yet. We're in that weird in-betweeny period, the doldrums of the year. It's easy to feel lost and insecure during these trying times. But fret not, I have the perfect cure
What's that?
to your November blues. Starting November 8th, my hubby Jack Film is going on tour across 19 states and 25 cities.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, he's not doing stand-up or anything like that. It's a live, interactive game show where anyone with a phone can compete to see who is the funniest.
That's right.
It's the best kind of cringe. Come play with us. Yes, I'll be there for some of the East Coast shows. And get your tickets today at jacksfilmslive.com. Charge your phones. Wow, that is the worst kind of cringe, Jack Film.
I know.
All of that self-promotion.
There's a lot of self-promotion. But yeah, charge your phones.
Leo, choose your own adventure. Yes. You're 8 years old and you're at the mall with your mom.
Oh.
Ooh, look, a cute doggy in the pet store. You let go of your mom's hand and waddle toward the store window, not caring about anything else in the world but getting a better look at the dog. A minute later, you turn around, but mom's not there. You look around, peering into the busy crowds, but you don't see your mom anywhere. Great job. You're a helpless, worthless kid who's lost in the mall.
Okay, harsh.
And it's all your fault. But this is no time to panic. Using all 8 years of your earthly wisdom, you look left to see a Sears, which by the way is no longer in business, dum-dum. To your right, you see a Spencer's. To waddle over to Sears, turn to page 172. To waddle over to Spencer's, turn to page 439. All right, mom is definitely in Sears, even though it doesn't exist anymore.
You think? Well,
Sears is much more of a mom store than Spencer's is, okay?
that's a cool horoscope regardless. Not a horoscope at all is the best kind of horoscope. You're welcome. I wonder which route the gods will choose.
We have another guest channeler
Oh, I love those.
for Virgo.
Virgo. Wait, Jack, I'm getting a live channeling. It's from a famous Virgo. I think it's a me, Mario.
No.
That's right. You've all been saying my name wrong this whole time. It's a me, Mario.
No.
Like the girl horse, a mare. It's very frustrating having your name spoken wrong by everyone, even the man who plays me in the video games. It really makes me feel marginalized. Like I'm a merc man. I need to fill the hole in my heart with some marshmallows. And drink a martini or maybe a margarita. Can I get that in the Mushroom Kingdom supermarket? The one with the shiny marble floors? But I will not give up. I will mash on my brothers, including Luigi. And that pygmy marmoset-looking thing, Monty. I will be a martyr for this cause. We will be like the Avengers from the Marvel movies. Marios of the world unite. Mark my words. Oh, you need a horoscope. The Scorpios are crazy.
I've never heard of someone force a meme so hard.
I don't know what you mean.
Disgusting.
I don't know what you mean.
I don't know what Mario that person channeled. It's not my Mario. All right? Not my Mario.
I don't know. I'm fully in support of that voice.
It's not Marvel. God damn it. That's where I drew the line.
Libra, you waddle over to Spencer's.
Let's go.
The store is dimly lit and smells like the inside of a Halloween mask. We all know that smell.
Yep.
You hear Boulevard of Broken Dreams playing over the speakers. Mom? You meekly call out, Mommy? Everyone else there is twice your size and height. A life-size Sally mannequin from The Nightmare Before Christmas stares blankly at you, modeling a Tim Burton-themed Christmas sweater that's half off.
Oh, good deal.
On your left, there's a wall of t-shirts with various cartoon characters like Goku and Pickle Rick and Bender. Pickle Rick didn't exist at this time.
I'm mashing my timelines.
Mommy? You say a little louder. You waddle like a toddler towards the back of the store. Wow, those sure are a lot of handcuffs. Oh, cool. They have underwear made of candy. They have lollipops there, but they're in the shape of something you can't quite make out. There you are! Your mother screams from outside the store. She rushes over to you. I'm so sorry, honey. I was at Sears for the last hour, thinking you were right behind me. Oh, I'm never letting go of your hand again. She takes your hand. A comforting warmth fills your soul. She grabs a few of those neat lollipops before leading you out of the magical store. Wow, you'll remember this forever and remember it for your therapist in 20 years. Also, I told you Mom was at Sears. Mom is always at Sears.
You never said that.
I said that.
Nah,
Mom
we
is
don't have record of
always
that.
at Sears.
Nah, I don't think so.
Thank you so much for joining us again this week.
Yes,
this
thank
was a
you,
lot
listeners.
of fun. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Perhaps I may be documenting my very lonesome journey, and perhaps it includes Crunchyroll. Is there Crunchyroll in my lonesome single girl journey?
I think that's
You'll have to follow.
pretty fair prediction.
You will have to follow to find out. Thank you so much for joining. I can't wait to see and hear from you all again next week. Please join us. And who knows? Perhaps we have another quiz or life stories or dogs talking.
Oh, we haven't done that in a while, have we?
Oh, well, they haven't been using their words. They haven't been using their words.
Also, like, if you have like ideas that you want us to do for our podcast, please let us know at DadHugMe10.
Dad, hug me 10. Beep, 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 boop, beep, beep, boop, boop, beep,
Simple.
beep, 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 beep. Dad, hug me 10. Thank you guys again. It was great hanging out with you guys. Join us for the party next week.
Till next time, haters.
Bye.